Hi darling, welcome back to another episode. It's your darling Sophie. If you are a returning subscriber, don't forget that I love you so very much and my love for you grows every day. And if you're just stopping by my channel for the very first time, I love you so very much. Why don't you be my darling by clicking the subscribe button, and also don't forget to click the notification bell so whenever I upload a new video, you'll be notified on that. And if you're a subscriber and you're not watching my videos, I pray God touches your mind, to always come back and watch my videos. And please don't forget that my prayers are with my subscribers. So yeah, I pray for my subscribers because I love them very much. So be my darling by subscribing to my channel. So to our sex series that we started sometime ago, I am very sure that 2 videos have gone out already on that, and this should be the 3rd video. So if you haven't watched the two previous videos on sex, I hope you go back and watch them so that you and I will be on the same page. Okay, so today I'll be bringing us a topic on how to strengthen our love bond, making it stronger. So yes, don't forget we've already established the fact that sex is the sweet side of our relationship. I know there is no dispute about that because I didn't get any negative comments on that. So I want to believe that you agree with me that sex is the sweet side of our relationship. So today, let's go ahead and discuss how we can make our love bond stronger and stronger. Okay? So don't mind me. So like I said, that will be our topic. And to take that topic to where we are going to, I have it divided in 2 parts. The first part is going to be the woman's part, while the second part is going to be the man's part. I will be taking the woman's part first. You know, they say ladies first. So, not because I'm a woman, but because the rule already said ladies first. So, we'll be starting from the woman's part. Oftentimes, see the whole role of making sure our relationship keep growing, strengthening our love bond and everything is left for the woman. But after this episode, you're going to understand that whether you're a man or you're a woman, you have a good role to play in your relationship if you want to enjoy it, except you don't want to enjoy it. But if you really want to enjoy your relationship, your marriage, or anything that is involved in your relationship, you have a role to play, and I'm very sure that you get to understand that by the end of this very episode, because I'm going to be honest with us. I'm not going to take side whether I'm a woman or whether you're a man. No, I'm going to be very honest with us. And once again, I want to believe that if you're watching this video, you're fully an adult, because this video is definitely not for kids. Oh yeah, I'll be a little raw in it, and I don't want you to find it irritating in any way. Because the truth is that sex is not a topic not to be discussed. No, it is not. Okay, so let's talk about sex. So darling, the first topic on my list on the woman's side says dressing like a lover. Oh yeah, being a woman and you really want to be your husband's lover, you need to know one thing. Your partner goes out every day and he meets lots and lots of, women in their styles. The crazy, the modest, and the nude, and women in all sorts of styles, dressing styles and codes. And when he returns home, some of these things keep playing in his mind. So why don't we get back and dress like a killer lover? Oh yeah. I know most of these killer dressings can be worn outside the house for an average modest lady like me. So, but right inside the house, you can dress like a killer lover. You know what I mean? That way, you'll be very sure you're not living in the street on this. Okay? So, the number 2 is being romantic. As a woman in a relationship who really needs to strengthen the bond of her love, you need to always be romantic. Let your words entice a man. Because the truth is that, I'm not telling you to do this, but if you really go through your love phone for any reason and get to see the kind of messages that all those loose girls, loose ladies, and loose women send him, you will know that they have a target, and their target is just to entice him. And so when he comes from, why don't you, give it back to him, loads in loads, back to back. You know what I mean? Let your words entice him with your words, not just your dressing. Make every conversation and every move intentional. Yeah, try to make sure that you are very romantic with your husband, so that he will know that whatever it is he sees outside, he has lots and lots of it at home, that he's not missing out in any way. Sorry, up Nepal. Yeah. I'm in Nigeria, so in Nigeria we still shout up Nepal, up Nepal. That's just telling me that they just restore the power. Okay, so back to what I'm talking about. Being a good lover means that you need to work in your conversation with your husband or your lover. Make every conversation romantic. Life shouldn't be taken so seriously every time. Try to make things playful. Try to make fun out of every conversation. Okay? I mean, you don't need to be that serious, like serious as if you're in a hospital. Of course, we're talking about two love dates, okay? And the best way to renew this relationship often, try to be baby-like. Oh yeah, you were once his baby, even though you were a mother now, mother of 2, 3, 4, or whatever. Okay, but you can always let him find out baby-like nature in you, so that he will know that inside his woman, his baby lover is still there. So make sure you entice your lover with your words, not just your dressing. Be intentional. Okay, make him your target in every move. Make him your target in every conversation. Make him your target in every dressing. That is just what I'm trying to say. Okay, don't forget that you are not competing with anybody. Wolves are outside. Of course, he knows outside are the wolves. No matter what they do to entice him, no matter what they do to woo him. So number 3 on that list is allowing yourself to be wooed. And oftentimes we get so busy with house chores, so busy with the chores of being a woman, the work of being a wife, the work of being a mother. All these things are challenging. The men won't understand. It's not easy to be a lover, a mother, a wife at the same time. And all these things has a way of choking the real you. But darling, come of it. You can be all 3 at the same time. Who said you can be? Of course you can be. That's why we are superheroes. No, God, tell them they are the superheroes. Oh yeah, but what I'm saying is that we are stronger than that. Okay, we are stronger. We can be all 3 at the same time: a killer lover, a mother, and a wife. Okay, you need to allow yourself to be wooed by your husband. Oh yeah, or your lover. Once in a while, don't always make the move. Just dress to kill like the first part, and then don't do anything. Make your moves and allow him come to woo you. Yeah, that might sound as if it's not that obtainable, but it is, because the moment you're dressed, inviting, dressed to kill or whatever, and you're not making any move, he's seeing everything. You're not doing the talking, and you are just making your gradual moves, and don't worry, you're already flashing your lights, and before you know it, he will come warning you, just like just like before you guys tied up. How he was making those moves, trying hard to woo you, trying hard to make you fall in love with him and all that. Let him do the wooing. Create the opportunity, create the environment, and let him do the wooing. Oh yeah. And number 4 is freeing your body for him. Of course, I've already established the fact that you need to dress to kill and then allow yourself to be wooed. And when he come wooing, darling, free your body for him. That is how to be a great lover, and that is how to strengthen the bond of your love. Okay? Just free your body. I mean, don't be in control of that body. Just let him do his thing. Let him do what he wants to. Let him move to where he wants to move, and then see what happens. You just have to be responsive. And the last for the woman is making your home a love nest. You know what the Bible talks about being with a nagging woman? That it's better to be on a rooftop than to be with a nagging woman. The truth is this: many women drive their husbands far away from them with their attitude. Apart from their dressing, some actually dresses at home, but then these men don't come, running to them. These men don't usually come home. What is happening, baby? Have you checked your attitude? Have you checked your response to him? Have you checked everything you're doing? Does the equation balance well? Because you need to get the equation well balanced to make your home a love nest. Okay? So, watch your temperament, watch your words, watch your dressing, watch everything you do, baby. Because the hoes outside are careful with their moves. And you need to be careful with your moves too. Because if you don't know how you move, how you tread, before you know it, it slips off your hand. Don't forget, he should always be your target. Yeah, he should always be your target. Always, always make your lover your target. By creating a lovely, conducive environment, not just for a peaceful home, but also for sex, okay? And not just for sex, but also for his comforts. When he remembers that going home, he's going to meet a very beautiful wife, and not just a beautiful wife, a lovely wife, and not just a lovely wife, a peaceful wife, and not just a peaceful wife, a very well-made home food by his lovely wife, and not just a very well-made food, he is also coming back to enjoy the real thing at home. Man, if you are the man, won't you come home to your lovely wife? Of course, I'm sure you will come home. Let me hear you didn't come home when you know that you have a free guarantee with some NAFDAC approved number food at home. Of course, you will always come home. So, darling, endeavor to dress to be a killer lover and don't be romantic. Allow him to do the wooing and free your body for him when he comes. Respond freely, and then make your home a loveness. That is it for the woman. So right, jumping straight to the men's pets. Amen. Oh, my darling brother. Let's talk about things. You and I, let's have this conversation. Okay? See me as a friend that wants to tell you the whole truth without missing anything. Okay? Why is it that since he got married, he stopped being romantic to this lady? Or should I say, since he got her engaged, he stopped being romantic? Whatever happened to those romance, those wooing words, all those letters, all those things that you were doing there? Oh, my darling, you need to get back to being a romantic lover. Yeah, a romantic husband, a romantic boyfriend. She wants it back. She wants that romance back from you. So, darling, if you want to strengthen the bond of your love with your lover, your woman, you need to get back to being romantic. All what you used to do that got her attention, okay? The love test, the love chats, the gifts, the outings, the socializing joints, and all that you used to do. Please, bros, get back to it, okay? She misses them and she wants them all back. Am I stuck in your mind, baby? Alright, so my darling brother, get back to being romantic. She misses all that and she wants it back. Oh, darling, being romantic also means creating the opportunity to spend quality time with your lover. I know that you men most of the times are always very, very busy. I do understand that perfectly well. But you can really be a great lover when you don't spend quality time with your lover. So it's always good and advisable that from time to time, take some days or some weeks leave from your place of work, and then you can go on a vacation and spend some time with your lover alone. And if you guys are parents already, it doesn't mean you can take your kids along with you. Take up an apartment, have them stay in one of the rooms while you also have some time to spend with your lover. And even if you feel you don't want to go on a vacation with your lover, you can create a very good atmosphere of love in your home. But what is important is spending that quality time with your lover. And if you do all this, I'm very, very sure that you will be able to strengthen your love bond. Women love attention. Women love to be pampered. We love to be cherished. We want to believe that we are very important to you and more important than your work. In the sense of it, we should be. Yeah. So we also want to be sure that we are still right at the center of your heart. That reassurance is very, very important. So when you're romantic, that is when you have the time to always reassure your lover of your love for her. Let her feel that she's not being left out because you're giving all the dedication to your work. Reassure her that you appreciate every effort that she's making to make sure that the relationship is moving on quite well, notwithstanding the presence of the kids. Okay? And if you don't have kids already, let her also feel that she is still the most important thing in your life, because of course she should be. Okay? So that is how best you can be a good lover. Okay? Nobody enjoys a relationship that is not romantic. I tell you, I wonder what it's going to be like. What do I describe it? It's going to be the most boring thing ever. So get back to being romantic, okay? And then the number 2 on my list is making sure that you don't take your title to bed as a man. To be a good lover, to strengthen your love bond, means that before going to bed as a man, you need to drop your title behind you. Oh yeah. Never you take your titles to bed. Whether you achieve your excellency, all the stars in the world has been given to you, and His Royal Highness or whatever, please drop them when going to bed. Because in bed, we don't want seriousness. We want playful moments in bed. We want playful movements. Why don't you allow yourself to be ravished by some enticing words by your woman, other than all those titles that can be boring and making the moment too serious? Because if you really want to enjoy your sex life, you need to drop your titles and don't take them to the moments of sex. Don't take them to that point. We don't want it. When sex is over, we can pick up the title where we stopped, okay? This doesn't mean that she's not being respectful. This doesn't mean that you are losing it. It simply means that you are being a good lover, okay? And number 3 on my list is making sure that you be a lover. Your woman wants you to be her boyfriend all over again. Your woman wants you to be her boyfriend all over again. She just doesn't want to have a husband. She misses being your girlfriend, and she wants you to always be her boyfriend. So why don't you, always be her lover? What you used to do before you actually tied the knots, or before you actually got her engaged, or before you guys got to the point where you are. Even if you're trying to work a woman and you're watching this very video, why don't you, start being a lover? Put yourself in the position of a boyfriend, of a lover. Drop all those titles and everything. Forget about what you have in your bank account and just focus on winning your woman. That way, your love will always move smooth, and you know what I mean? all those jingles will just flow. Okay, without distractions. Whether you're daddy to 3, daddy to 4, or daddy to even 1, like my hubby, you just have to forget those responsibilities once in a while and then focus on winning your woman. Yeah, it's very important. I do understand that you men have so much on your shoulders, on your mind at times to think about. You worry about the house rent, you worry about the money for food, you worry about money for upkeep, you money, you know, you worry about so many things. But don't forget that somebody is waiting for you at that point to be her lover. So, just as we, the woman, have so much to do, being a mother, a wife, and also trying hard to be a lover, you also have to make some effort, just very little effort. It doesn't have to be like climbing a mountain, or as if you're trying to make mountain out of a molehill. No. So put in little effort and be a lover. Okay, a good lover never gets tired of winning his chick. When you were trying hard to win her attention, you were never tired. You were doing everything that you needed to do. So I'm also begging you, never you get tired of winning your chick, your lover. So another point on my list for you is, do you really know your woman's G-spots? I'm sure you know what G-spots are. Those spots in her body that makes her make that jingle movements. Okay? Do you really know her G-spots? Do you really know where to touch your woman and it will look as if you're pressing the power button on, just as if you're trying to boot up a laptop, and then when you press the power button, it comes on. So those are the G-spots. You really need to be familiar with the G-spots in your woman's body, because these are the places that you can use to bring her on, and also these are the places that you can use to make her enjoy sex with you. So if you don't know your woman's G-spots, let me just start by giving you some tips. How many of you knows that sex is one of the things that a woman should enjoy, not just you as a man? Yeah, women are meant to also enjoy sex as much as you men do. So, one tips to make your woman enjoy sex with you is, I said it already, I'm going to be raw a little. Yeah, sucking her nipples and fingering her. Yeah, this does a whole lot of magical. So, being very familiar with your woman's G-spots makes it a whole lot of fun. During your foreplay, during the sex itself, and ordinarily, okay? So, it's really not good for you to jump into sex without making sure that your woman is very juicy. If she's not very juicy, she's not going to enjoy that sex. And then, just the easiest tip to make sure that she gets juicy is sucking her nipple at the same time fingering her. So yeah, this works a whole lot of magic for most women, I say. Oh yeah, for most women. And then sucking your woman's nipple doesn't make you less a man, Yeah, great lovers are nipple suckers. Oh yeah, they are. And I don't want you to see it as one ungodly act, whether you're a pastor, whether you're His Royal Highness, His Excellency, or whatever. I hope you know that when it comes to sex, you have to drop all those titles. Okay? So being a nipple sucker, like I say, it doesn't make you less a man, and it's not even a thing to say. Oh my. The book of Proverbs, chapter 5, verse 18 to 19 said something about being satisfied with the wife of your youth, being intoxicated in her love, and allowing her breast to satisfy you. And another part of the Bible that I love so much, I think is in Songs of Solomon, that it says that her stature is like that of a palm tree, and then it says, I'm going to climb this palm tree and get hold of its roots. It's first of all define a woman's breast as that of fruit cluster, like a cluster of fruits. And then it says, I'm going to climb a tree and get hold of the fruits. Now what I mean, and be sure that you're fingering her with very clean hands, because I don't want her to start having some an infection crisis after enjoying whatever it is. Okay, so be sure that if you want to finger your woman, if you want to do anything, go get your hands washed and clean first. Okay, that was why I was telling the woman in the first part to free her body for you. Okay, she has to free her body for you. And then when she does that, what do you do with that body? Bring her to ecstasy. It's your duty as a man, as a lover, to make sure that you bring her to ecstasy. For you to hear those sounds of ecstasy, you need to bring her to that. Okay? And the moment you do that, she gets all juicy and penetration will be and every thrust will count. So sweet. Okay? So that is how to make every thrust during sex count, and that is how to also leave lasting memories in your lover's mind and also smoothing your relationship. It is only one tip I've given you, and I want you to do one thing. Discover the other G spots in your woman's body, because it varies. Our body structure and what we like varies. So find out where and how your woman wants to be touched. But one thing I don't want to go into discussing now is some things that we do to abuse sex. It's going to be coming up maybe in one of the upcoming topics still on this sex series, because I'm trying how to wrap up the show so that we can move into the next thing we have to do. So I will try how to see if I'm going to wrap up the sex show by the next coming episodes. But right now, I'm trying to make sure that we know how to strengthen our love bond. So for the woman, you already know what and what to do. So darling, coming to the end of this episode is just a little exercise for us. I wanted to, get to your lover and then look him or her directly in the eyes and ask this question. Do I satisfy you sexually? I mean, you get your sexual satisfaction through me. Try to get an honest answer from him or her, or have him or her answer you this question. For you to know if you really satisfy your lover, and have her tell you how she thinks you can improve, where and how she wants to be touched. Have a good heart-to-heart talk with him or her, and then find out what he or she likes and wants you to improve on. It's just a little exercise for us, and I hope that you do it. You don't need to get back to me, but I just want you to be honest with yourself and get to ask that question and have an honest answer. So I'll be coming to the end of this very talk, and I'm looking forward to get us the next video. Probably I'll be wrapping up the sex talk and that, and if I'm not able to wrap up the sex talk and that, just maybe highest 2 more episodes on sex, and we'll wrap up this show and move to the next thing we have to do. So have you subscribed to my channel already? If you haven't, please don't touch that subscribe button. Just click on it, and then also click on the notification bell. The phone is actually free of charge. Oh yeah, it is free of charge, and that is not going out of your account for doing that. No, nobody charges you. Nobody demands for any of your account details for clicking the subscribe button. So please, darling, support your darling and click the subscribe button till I come your way again. Don't forget, I'm still your darling Sophie. Bye.